Yeah, he came back home like, well, right before Supreme.
Yeah, yeah. No, I just saying. I know you did. No, I'm just telling the story.
Oh yeah.
What the f- is going on with y'all people? You can do all that. Shit. Do that. Do that.
Do that.
Do that. Nah. What's going on with y'all, man? Hump day. MacWorld live for the hump day. Got my unofficial co-host with me, you know. And pop in and shit.
Just a little bit. Oh, I am
You
so
know,
mad.
you know. What is it? Oh my God.
Terrible fall.
What's your sweet 2 chip cigarillos? Oh shit. They got black and mild. They got black cherry cigarillos, but them joints got like a chip on it, like a black and mild and shit, man. They on some right. They trying. We was just talking about black and milds the other day and shit, man. Like, hold on, cuz. Don't try to sneak no black and milds into my smoke schedule, cuz. Y'all know what I gotta do, man. I gotta do it. I gotta do. I gotta get this I gotta wait until they really let me get booted up on here so I could do the stuff I need to do. Yeah, stuff. There we go. I see. Okay, YouTube, y'all trying to snap to it today. Chop, chop, motherfucker. Chop, chop, mother. See, I censor myself, YouTube. I know I ain't 2 minutes, but I censor myself.
What, Nail Tucker? Chop, chop, Nail Tucker.
Mother, brother. Look here, mother lover.
No.
Mother lover. No, you know a movie had the worst ad libs like that. It was this movie called South Central with OG Bobby Johnson.
Yes.
But it used to come on regular TV, like it'll come on late night on like channel. It used to be UPN, the UPN network and shit, and they'll try to show South Central, and they'd be like, "Man, freak you, man, freak you."
No.
Mother lover. Mother lover, Chinese dentist.
I got the best dude. I'm finna tell you this.
Like some stuff, if they just cussing like that, don't even bother blurring it out, man.
Goodness.
It's gonna be too much work.
It's
Gonna be too much work.
And I watched
If you come in, let me get a like, hit that like button right away. As soon as you come in, it's like wiping your feet on the carpet. It's like hanging your hat up on the door, on the coat rack. Hit that like,
all that.
hit that subscribe, hit that bell icon to get them notifications, you know, so we can keep everything flowing and glowing, you know, in a nice, consistent fashion. From one day to the next day, you know what I'm saying? Got red cup, you know it's hump day.
Man.
Feeling good. It ain't a nice day outside though. You know, I usually know it's the temperature might be straight, but yesterday was the last day of summer. So today is the first day of the fall. Is every nigga with dreads for the fall? Is every nigga with dreads for the cows? Is every nigga with gold for the fall? No. So don't get caught up in appearance. It's Outcast, Aquemini, another black experience. Something for y'all, throwback for y'all. That's my shit. I remember when he said, and he said that before everybody that had dreads was goons and demons and shit. Cause you know, back then it was like you had the dreads. That was like damn near some righteous shit, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like,
hell the fuck no.
You see a bunch of dreadheads coming down the street. It's like, hold on, is these little niggas about to rob me?
Come on, man. Knock that shit out, man.
So you got to be careful now. But back in the days, dreads was like black power, brother. Hey, brother, black power, man. You know what I'm saying? Why use a hillbilly accent? Hey, brother, black power, man. Swear I ain't never heard nobody sounding like that in my life before. You know what I'm saying?
Hell the fuck no.
So yeah, but nah. That was my shit though. Back in the days at Outkast, and he says everybody would go for the fall. Like you used to get them gold teeth. Everybody used to have their gold teeth. You know what I'm saying? This is one song called BMF by Hood Rich Pablo Juan, and the little dude come on there snapping and shit, and he be like, I'm on the road, mouth full of gold, like you know how niggas be having he sound like he showing their teeth and shit. Like the way he did it was slick. Though. I'm like, I ain't get it at first, but then I'm like, this nigga talking about how niggas be showing their teeth, like mouth full of gold, you know what I'm saying? I prefer my white teeth. You know what I'm saying? And I got my side tooth gang. No, I'm fucking with y'all.
Hold on by a thread, but it's still in there.
Hey, that's how you know, right? That's how you know. Once I don't care how young you look, right? Because I know I look young to my age, right? But once that side tooth is get gone, bruh, you getting long in the tooth. You done got long in the tooth. Why they call it getting long in the tooth when you get old? That shit sound crazy as hell. Like, do your teeth get long? What the hell is this? Talk about how they edit stuff on BET. It was like, mother, I will bust a cap in your monkey ass. The edit was like, brother sucker, I will take a nap on yourself. Freak you. That's how they be learn out the cuss, and it's like, bro, don't never try to show Menace to Society on Channel 4 late at night. You know what I'm saying? Everything gonna be edited. You know what I'm saying?
Sound like a word that do not belong. Like that don't belong.
On God. Hey, but y'all know how we do. Get this thing started with some music. I got this beat that been stuck in my head. So I'm gonna play this beat. It's smooth. It's a nice little, for hump day. You know what I'm saying? You might want to some of y'all might actually got something to hump. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna throw a beat on so y'all get a little midday hump in. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but this a Bravo beat that been stuck in my head. So I'm like, I'm gonna throw this beat on at the beginning of the podcast today. Relax my peoples and shit. I could throw on some pop, pop, bang, bang. Who won't smoke with me? But I ain't gonna throw none of that on and shit. Nah, but we gonna get this thing started though. Y'all know how we do. So yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
MacWorld, baby. Nah, my audio wasn't bad. I just, when I got my music on, it double feedback through the mic unless I wear my headphones. So now we good. But if I was, it'll pick up through the mic and it'll pick up through the mixer. So I was at the beginning of the show when I play my music, I always turn my audio off. But since it was a beat, I was just doing a freestyle to it and shit. Shout out to Fresh though. He always let me know. He said audio shot, bro. It wasn't shot. We was over here getting off on the freestyle though on my kids, bro. Y'all don't even listen. Kia got some rap skills she trying to keep put up. You know, she be definitely could sing her ass off. You know what I'm saying? But she be trying to keep them rap skills put up too though on the flip side. On the flip side.
Bring those bars out of me.
So how y'all doing though, man, on this hump day, on this, man, it's kind of gloomy and shit. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Shout out to everybody, all my people watching in Milwaukee. I got people watching I be having people watching from a couple different places and shit, which tripped me out, right? But to all my Milwaukee people, go to the food truck over there on East Capitol called the Benny Boys Food Truck, man. They got steak, shrimp, and lobster on this food truck, bro. I swear to God. I'm not making this shit up. I'm going there as soon as I get done. Like, I'm looking forward to going there when I get done. You know what I'm saying? Because I need it. I need some of that good food. You know what I'm saying? You get a nice little lunch special and shit, $17. Get you a nice, man, medium rare New York strip steak with some shrimp and all that shit, man. They ain't making tacos on that hoe. They ain't making taco. They probably make you a taco if you want a taco, but I don't think you want a taco. You want a lobster. You want a lobster and a steak. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but let's get into these topics though, man. First off, we got to get on this shit going on with y'all favorite orange pimp. Donald fucking Trump. Hey, so you know, anybody that know me, they know I'm a fake armchair economist and shit. So I always believe you gotta follow the money. That's what I always say. Follow the money, right? So in the midst of me trying to really see what the hell is going on and shit, you know, and really trying to figure out what the government, which direction we heading and all that, I just be like, man, I'm not gonna listen to this. I'm not gonna listen to that. I'm gonna just follow the money and shit. Where's the economy going? What's going on with this COVID shit? Blah, 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 blah. Just follow the money, right? That's the best way to go because the money is going where the influence is going. Think about it. Either you got money, so it's giving you power, you know what I'm saying, or influence, or you got influence, so it's gonna give you some power, and people gonna come put some money behind it, you know what I'm saying, to further your influence or to double down on your influence, you know what I mean? So I just follow the money and shit, man, and it done worked out pretty damn well for me. So in the midst of me doing that, I sit up and I've been tracking this thing with Donald Trump and his taxes, right? And so now this fool getting indicted. He already indicted, but he has got a civil suit against him in the state of New York, by the AG Letitia James. You know, I like to show y'all what I'm looking at too, so I'm gonna tap y'all in and shit. Let me tap you boys in to Letitia James. He filed his lawsuit. This the New York AG right here. Her name is Letitia James. She filed a lawsuit against the whole Trump family. She said, you remember that episode of Martin, right? She was like, I want to sue your mother. I want to sue your father. I want to sue your sister. I want to sue your brother. You know, when Martin met Gina, he was telling her. Y'all remember that episode of Martin? When he was talking about how him and Gina met, and he was telling the story like he walked in so smooth and shit. And she was telling the story like he was awkward, and she really came to get with Pretty Ricky Fontaine and shit. Pretty Ricky, what they call him. But nah, that shit was hilarious though. But that's how she came in. She like, I want to sue your mother. I want to sue your father. So I'm gonna let y'all look at what she had to say. It's crazy. I could explain it to y'all, but I'll explain it in my way after she busts it down from the legal standpoint. So let's go.
I am announcing that today we are filing a lawsuit against Donald Trump for violating the law as part of his efforts to generate profits for himself, his family, and his company. The complaint demonstrates that Donald Trump falsely inflated his net worth by billions of dollars to unjustly enrich himself and to cheat the system, thereby cheating all of us.
Hey, I got a question, right? Look at me. Do y'all see me? Do y'all see my black ass? How you doing? I said, how you doing? Hi, how you doing? Look, I'm my black dyslexic. I'm dyslexic, all that, right? So how far do y'all think I would get defrauding the bank? Do y'all think I would be able to defraud the bank out of $1,000?
Hell the fuck no.
So what y'all think about $10,000?
Fuck no.
So what about 100,000?
Come on, man. Knock that shit off, man.
So what about 1,000,000?
Hell the fuck no.
So what y'all think about me being able to defraud the bank? Me, again, my black ass, how y'all doing? My name is Sean. How y'all doing up there? My name is Sean from MacWorld, Sean Mac from MacWorld Media. You know what I'm saying? Real name. To all my people watching off of my Mac Memes page, what up, y'all? Y'all finally get to see the man, the face behind all the memes and shit, right? But do y'all think I would get away with frauding them out of 1,000,000, 1,000,000,000?
Come on, man. Knock that shit off, man.
So when we get to where it get to Donald Trump being able to inflate his net worth by billions of dollars, we got to think about something, right? It's certain crimes that people only gonna be able to do because they only gonna be put in that position of power. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that because I don't got access to lines of $1 million worth of money and billions of dollars worth of money, right? So my thing is, for those people that do, like, am I tripping, or don't y'all think they should get harsher sentences and shit? Don't y'all think a motherfucker that's in a position, like, I can go out here, I can snatch a lady's purse. Give me the purse, lady, I need it. You know what I'm saying? I gotta buy canned sausages or whatever broke ass shit purse snatchers buy. You know what I'm saying? I gotta buy canned Vienna sausages or some shit, right? But that's one thing, right? Now, I'm just walking the street looking for a jug. Now, I'm somebody in a position of power. I got game shows. I own golf courses. I got all type of shit. More than enough abundance. Way more than enough. More than most people on the planet. But I'm still stealing billions of dollars. I'm inflating my net worth to free will with money. If you successful, you successful, and you should want to do shit the right way, because your success is what allows you to play on those levels and to handle money on those levels. Your reputation is. I'm talking like Herschel Walker today. Give me my other red cup, because this cup is this the cup with the talking sauce in it. Because I'm talking like Herschel Walker over here. But nah. So, you know, your reputation is what gets your foot in the door in business. A lot of your word and your reputation has a lot to do with business. You know what I mean? Your merits, as you should call it. So when you could just be in a position of high power and you could just be loosey goosey and freewheeling and shit with your own merits and lying, and you know what I'm saying? You see Brett Favre was just getting millions of welfare money and shit. This shit is fucking crazy.
You still
all this money.
Your money, and you putting up the money that you stealing.
Yeah, exactly. You got money. You playing with your money, and you're putting away the money you stole from people, right? So I feel like these people like this who could steal billions of dollars need to serve billions of years in jail. Billions of days or something. I'm just saying, like, that shit get real. But nah, Letitia James, though, that's auntie right there. Another auntie, man. They need to learn. Look, if I could give white dudes, the white dudes of the world, you know, they talk about the white male hierarchy and shit. If I could give y'all some advice, I'ma tell y'all like this, man. When it come to any type of argument, any type of investigation, you can't beat a black woman. You're not going to win. You're not going to win. No, they're the top investigators. They will investigate the fuck out of some shit. You know what I'm saying? They will investigate your Facebook. They will track people down who know people. You know what I'm saying? They are the top investigators when they put their mind to it. And when it comes to an argument, man, look, they got more angles than the Mona Lisa. What is you talking about? Like, they got more angles than a 3D, 4D sculpture. You know what I'm saying? Than augmented reality. So when auntie get on your ass, bro, it say, you are out of here, man.
You are out of pocket.
You are out of
You've
here.
been doing this for way too long, clearly.
They come for the spanking. They auntie coming for the spanking. She ain't coming to argue none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what Letitia James is doing to the Trump family. I know I be talking. Let's go.
He did this with the help of the other defendants, his children, Donald Trump Jr., Ivanka Trump, and Eric Trump, and former Trump Organization CFO Alan Weisselberg and Trump Organization Controller Jeffrey McConney. Mr. Trump and the Trump Organization repeatedly and persistently manipulated the value of assets to induce banks to lend money to the Trump Organization on more favorable terms than would otherwise have been available to the company.
Hey, my white guy on the right there. He look like it. He look like this the saddest day of his fucking life. Happen to hold another white dude like accountable and shit. He feel like this the saddest day of his life. Look at dude. He look like a Muppet. He look like a head puppet, a sock puppet that somebody is finna throw in the hamper after this meeting and shit. Dude is sad over here. But Kia was just making a good point, right? She was saying that what ended up happening is the government start getting broke. And it's a lot of people that be able to get away with shit. But once the government need money and shit, y'all see the picture I got it paused on? Y'all see the look in her eyes like she sees some shit? She sees some shit. She sees somebody over there with some money that been cheating. And they been getting away with it too long. Guess what? Auntie coming for your ass. Did y'all hear her just naming names and shit? She name dropped. She ain't beat around the bush or nothing. She said Donald Trump, Ivanka Trump, Eric Trump, Donald Trump Jr. She named names out here. You know what I'm saying? Auntie on y'all ass, bro. So Trump family, they finna get a whooping. Ooh, y'all getting a whooping.
Your mama on the way.
Yep, you know that.
Did you get the
Your mama on the way. Donald Trump, your black auntie, Donald Trump ain't never got a whooping in his life. Now he got him a black auntie. He got two of them. He got Fannie Willis and he got a girl on it right here. So, yeah, that's interesting stuff. She after the whole family. And I ain't go into the video clip, but she's suing them for $250 million. Look, I'm gonna tell you like this. That's a hell of a case to fight. That's a hell of a case to fight.
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you like this. The Attorney General of the state of New York is not coming after you like this. Unless one, they know you got it. And two, they know you did it. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, Donald Trump, I ain't gonna say good luck to you because you an orange bitch, but You know, auntie on your ass will just say that. I'ma just say karma is karma. I say this, I hope that you get everything that you deserve. Everything, I hope you get everything you deserve and shit. And speaking of the law and the long arm of the law, man, sometimes the law be on some bullshit. It be on some straight bullshit. Which brings me to my next topic, stand your ground. Stand your motherfucking ground, man. Stand your ground law has been under scrutiny lately, man, because people been trying to stand their ground, but it haven't been going the same for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I guess, you know, what they call having the complexion for the protection. Everybody ain't got it. So we got this dude named Mark Wilson. I'm gonna show him to y'all in a second. Mark Wilson back in 2020, mind you, it's 2022. Mark Wilson back in 2020 riding with his girlfriend. Mark Wilson is I guess you could say he's an African-American guy. You know what I'm saying? He's a guy of mixed descent. His mom is white, his dad is black, but you know, for all legal intents and purposes, he black. You know what I mean? So he riding with his girlfriend. His girlfriend is white. They got a child together. And some white teens pull up on the side of him in a pickup truck, and they are trying to run Mark Wilson and his girlfriend off the road. Now, little do they know, Mark Wilson don't play that shit. Mark Wilson had the thing on him. He was like, look, Mark Wilson said, there's one thing I know about Mark Wilson, and that's that Mark Wilson gonna make it home. You know what I'm saying? So they tried to run Mark Wilson off the road, and you know what Mark Wilson did? He up thing. And he did this.
He didn't just up that.
Mark Wilson was about it. And he popped one of the children, well, they wasn't no children. They was grown enough to run a nigga off the road, but he was a teenager. And so he popped dude, and he ended up killing him. Now, in any other instance, some thugs trying to run a law-abiding citizen off the road, no criminal record, no nothing, while he's with his family. And the guy, the law-abiding citizen, shot back at the thugs and end up hitting one of them, he would be getting a medal. But like I told y'all, Mark Wilson, he ain't got the complexion for the protection. So let's look at what they had to say about him. You know, I like to tap y'all in and shit. This Roland Martin right here. Shout out to Roland Martin. I'm gonna let y'all see what they got to say about this. Let's go. I be making good time too. Shit. On my I don't be running over like that no more. I'm making good time and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't curse at the beginning, but then I start cussing like a motherfucker after them 2 minutes. Shit. I just start cussing because I can. Shit. Nah, but let's look at Mark Wilson though, man. This kind of a fucked up story on the serious note, so let y'all look at this. Let's go.
A black Georgia man who shot and killed a white teen claiming self-defense under the state stand your ground law was found guilty of involuntary manslaughter, a charge that was added during the jury instructions. Yeah.
Quick thing I want to point out, I know y'all might have caught it because he just said it, but the charge he was charged with, they just added during the jury instruction, meaning, and so basically I'm gonna tell y'all in a nutshell, like, he got found not guilty on all the original charges that they had charged him with, but they added this new charge during the jury instruction and shit. Come on, man. This ain't no justice system, it's just us. Let's go.
I know that sounds crazy. Mark Wilson was initially charged with murder and aggravated assault. Wilson shot at a truck full of white teens who Wilson says yelled racial slurs and tried to run him and his white girlfriend off the road in Statesboro, Georgia. That took place June 2020. The jury found Wilson was not justified in using his legal gun when he felt threatened by the white teens. He was acquitted of the more severe charges, murder and aggravated assault. The voluntary manslaughter conviction carries up to 10 years in prison. Wilson's sentencing is September 20th. James Woodall from the Southern Center for Human Rights is joining us from Atlanta. James, glad to have you here. So I'm confused. How is a charge added during jury instructions? Who added the charge?
Most definitely, Roland. Always good to be here with you. As it relates to the added.
Y'all see legal Nino Brown right here and shit. Legal Bobby Johnson.
Yeah.
OG legal Bobby Johnson right here. For those of y'all that ain't watching, y'all gotta see this dude. He probably gonna get on here and say some of the most insightful shit ever, but I swear to God, he got that shirt buttoned up to the top button. And he looked like he just did, like, he looked like he got inside knowledge on the system. Fuck you mean? But yeah, how did they add the charge, legal OG? Let's find out. Let's go.
Charge of involuntary manslaughter. It is a process that is legal, unfortunately, in which if there's any evidence or the standard is slight evidence of a lesser offense being committed, then that charge can be given to the jury. And so the state moved for that to be added. The defense objected. They wanted the state to prosecute the case that they indicted. And the jury returned a verdict that said everything that they alleged in their indictment was not correct. And so Mark was justified in using force. I believe the jury's verdict also said he was justified in defending himself. And that's why the aggravated assault charges were all not guilty. That's why murder was.
So y'all look and see, they tried to hit him with some harsh charges. So the system itself was against him. You know what I mean? The same laws that should protect everybody. And that's what I talk about, the plantation, man, when I call it the plantation and shit. And they want you to be misrepresented. Like if you have a firearm, you're automatically at wrong if you are, Yeah, they say, they say owning these firearms is about protecting yourself and it's your right and all that shit. But, they started all these laws. A lot of these laws, they started when the Black Panthers start exercising their right to carry. Then they start having all these different laws, like these different gun laws and stuff, man. Y'all, I don't know what y'all be doing. What y'all be doing in y'all spare time? Digging in y'all butt? Go out here and do some of this research, man. It's some interesting history, man. Like, and if you know what tripped me out, I ain't gonna say what party it is, right? But I'm gonna say like this: some of the same people that was around making decisions when MLK got shot, and they was still in the government, they're still around to this day. You know what I'm saying? Still making decisions and shit. How the fuck can we even believe these people in good faith? You know what I'm saying? Some of these police chiefs, man, they in their 70s and shit. They been around, been doing a bunch of dirty stuff. You know what I'm saying? Been excusing officers, all that shit like that. So look into some of this shit, man. Like, cause it's crazy right here. They tried to run old boy off the road. He was just trying to protect his goddamn family. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy as hell.
Come on, man. Knock that shit off, man.
Like, damn, we ain't got the right to live. Let's go.
The felony murder charge was not guilty. Even possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, not guilty. And so the interesting thing, though, Roland, is in that move to add these lesser includeds, all of the lesser includeds were not included. And there is a misdemeanor involuntary manslaughter offense that could have been considered. And our position is if the jury was given that, they would possibly even found him guilty of a lesser included than what he was convicted of. And so that is something that we may see.
So what he just said, I catch y'all up and shit, you know what I'm saying? If y'all just intimidated by legal Bobby Johnson and ain't really processing the words coming out his mouth, like basically what he said was when they presented that new charge to him, when they presented the new charge to him, they could have presented any number of new charges to him at the time, and it was even a lesser version of the charge that they did present to him, the manslaughter. But the manslaughter, because they found him not guilty on everything, so then they presented him, they had to present him with some charge. So they made it, the jury was under the belief that they were picking the least charge, the charge that carried the least. But it was a version of that charge that carried 10 years though. And they pull maneuvers like that all the time, which dude gonna talk about and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I go for it a little bit.
It's going. They realize this ain't flying. So, okay, we clearly see we ain't proving this case. So let's put this lesser charge in and hope the jury buys that one. And they did.
That's exactly what happened, and it should really give everyone pause, because when you think about, you know, the legal process here in this country, you should be able to, one, confront those who accuse you of an offense, but then two, you should be able to put forth a defense if you do so choose. Mark didn't get the opportunity to defend himself against this, you know, lesser included. All he had to do was make sure that, you know, what was included in the evidence that was ultimately presented to the jury was around their aggravated assault, was around the felony murder. And prosecutors all over this country, not just, you know, in rural parts of Georgia, but prosecutors continue to use, you know, these kind of maneuvers and technical tricks to commit what we call illegal lynching. And
that's right where I want to end it at after, because whenever y'all hear somebody talking about illegal lynching, that's what they talking about. They talking about that shit right there. Like basically, man, throwing somebody's life away, using the system, you know what I'm saying, manipulating and shit like that. You know, it's some crooks by the books out here, you know what I'm saying? And that's that shit right there. And he said stuff like that is going on all around the country. That shit is alarming, right? You know what I'm saying? Just for the simple fact that you go into court and they have certain rules, like they want you to have legal counsel. They basically make it to where you can't really represent yourself like that. But then the people that you think you like, I got a sound case, I defended myself, I'm operating in nothing but good faith, but the people you are dealing with ain't operating in good faith. That's scary as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like these whole lives and shit, 10 years, a decade. You happen to serve a decade and your choices was either do this decade in jail or let these people kill you and your family. That's some scary shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I was telling y'all when they ran down to Maud Arbery and just killed them and they trapped them and all that, and that judge let them people go, and they was talking about they was pulling the citizen's arrest. I told y'all that shit was finna have the Zimmerman effect. You was finna have every white person out here with a gun talking about, oh, this is citizen's arrest, and they ran and I killed them. We got real close to slavery coming back in 2022, and y'all don't even know. Y'all was sitting up worried about Cardi B farted and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and shit was getting crazy out here legally for black folks. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit got crazy. I remember I seen some shit in my neighborhood one time back in the summer. I seen a white dude, he was just walking up and down the street with an AR-15 and shit. You know what I'm saying? He had body armor on and shit. I know he was just waiting on somebody to provoke him or do something like that. I'm pretty sure black folks done probably called like, hey, it's somebody walking up and down the street with an AR-15. But he was exercising his rights. Now I tell you this, let me get out there and walk right along with him with my AK. The police are taking me to jail right next to him. You know what I'm saying? As he continues down the block. It don't work like that, man. You gotta watch this shit, man. It's just us. At one point we gotta realize that, and we gonna have to protect each other and shit. You know what I'm saying? But that brings me to this next topic. As far as us protecting each other and all that, man, we can't get no ground because shit, we is divided on issues and shit. Like, I get into this debate and we talking about it all stemmed from this meme and shit, right? So I gotta let y'all see the meme. I'm gonna show y'all the meme that the debate stemmed from. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make myself the little guy and shit. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna go from there. Let me see. All right, yeah. All right, bam. So check out this debate I'm having and shit with this girl. Let me go on my Facebook. I hope no inappropriate messages don't pop up while I'm on my live.
I bet.
Girl, you chosen. Fuck it up when your butt's wide open. You know, they'll be like, shit, the dude blast and shit. This little ad lib he be doing. I'm getting a whipping. All right. Let me see. This the meme right here. This, as a matter of fact, 2 people posted it, and it was controversial both times. Let me move my ugly ass out the way. Say, oh no, y'all can read it. Y'all can read it. It say, man says women give their best selves in prime years to the toxic men, then want a good man when they're damaged goods on the clearance rack. And then at the bottom it say basically it's just a TLDR and shit, which stand for too long don't read, and it's women waste their prime on toxic men. You know what I'm saying? So that's the TLDR. Women waste their prime on toxic men. So
What happened? You got some backlash?
y'all want to see in real time the debate I end up getting into? This ain't the one right here. This my homeboy Marquise. This his page. What up, Marquise? Oh, we go way back and shit. That's my homeboy and shit. But it was on my other guy page. Hold on, let me see, man. She gone. Nah, well, I ain't gonna say she back. But yeah, she gone. Kim's still gone. She ain't going back to what's his name and shit. The Kanye. Hold up. Is she going back to Kanye sin?
Hell the fuck no.
Come on, man. All right, so let me see. This wasn't it. That was, where was that stupid to do? The race to the debate we was having? Oh my God. Hold on, I gotta find that shit. Oh no, here we go, right here. Yeah. So my guy posted the same thing, right? So, you know what I'm saying? All right, we gotta go. I'm gonna show all comments.
That you got into this debate.
Man, you already know. Not because I just seen her. I seen her response and I kept it light. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let y'all see it and shit, right? Shout out to Cassandra Johnson.
Oh boy.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I seen the thing, right? You see what it say? It say men will give their best selves in prime years to men says women will give their best selves in prime years. A toxic man then want a good man when they damage goods. So here go on the clearance rack. Oh, don't forget the clearance rack.
Down on the shit. Okay.
Don't forget the clearance rack, right?
Damage goods on the clearance rack.
So I'm gonna read y'all her response. Y'all, you can probably read it, but I'm gonna tell y'all. It say, LOL, rephrase. Due to men maturing at a significantly slower rate than women, they are now finding that their toxic behaviors have emotionally damaged a large number of their female counterparts. They are now faced with having to work hard for a relationship, and they find this upsetting. Now that they are ready to settle down, they are faced with reaping what we have sown by way of dating the damaged woman while they work on healing or work on their own personal development to be worthy of the healed woman.
Oh my gosh, that was a lie.
Hold on, no. Since these women are no longer willing to deal with their toxicity, both of those require more than an effort than men are willing to put in because it is easier to stay toxic and complain about the consequences of their actions. Fixed it. Wink. I don't know emoji. You know what I'm saying? That's how she came in, right? So
Sure she don't talk like that.
I'm sure that's exactly how she sounds.
No, she probably tried to sound like a whole.
I'm sure she talk with plenty girl. When I imagine her talking, I imagine her talking with plenty girl power. You know what I'm saying? So the other girl co-signer.
Cute. Like she still wanted to be cute in that paragraph. Girl.
The other girl co-signer, like, this is why we're friends. Wink emoji. And then my guy Marcus a fool. He said, no, I like what he said better. A lot better. And then so here go girl come back, right? She like, Marcus rhymes. I bet you do. And most men do. With a little crying, laughing. It's kind of funny though. Guys say they want a loyal woman, but then they fail to realize that the broken woman who wasted her years on a toxic man only did it because she's literally loyal to a fault. I don't know. I don't get it emoji. Loyalty is such a huge part of who she was. Of who she is as a person, that she literally allowed herself to be destroyed in trying to make something work with the person she was being loyal to.
Oh my
they
God,
tried to twist her best
for herself.
They try to twist her quality characteristics.
It should be I. It should be
She's like, they try to twist her quality characteristics into the problem instead of the toxic behavior that destroyed it to begin with, because accountability is hard. All right, so
She is definitely stupid for herself.
she said, then her friend come in like, this must be what good men do. Call women damaged goods on a clearance rack. Not toxic at all. And then that's her using her crying, laughing emoji. Gaslighting women because they're too weak to man up and treat them with the respect they deserve is what quote unquote good men do. I mean, after all, they would be so happy to hear a young man say the same pathetic shit about their mothers and daughters, I'm sure. Wink emoji. You know what I'm saying? That's how she sound and shit.
So
like
she a Millhouse.
No, she greasy.
Oh,
She got
what's his name?
she just got it all figured out from right on the couch. You know what I'm saying?
She Mo. You said she Mo.
So then Marcus said, "You two are hilarious." She said, "Well, I'll actually agree with you on that. We are pretty funny and also correct." And then winked her eye. That's the other girl and shit. You know what I'm saying? So here go my black ugly ass. I hop on here and shit. You know what I'm saying? With my one or two girls I might have dated in my lifetime. You know what I'm saying? And my little bit of insight I might have on some things. You know, I hop my black ugly ass in here, you know what I'm saying? And I say, you know, men, I say her name is Cassandra. I say, Cassandra, men are not looking for relationships with these women. I think that's what the point of the OP mean original post. Let's scroll back up. What do it say? It say, man says women give their best selves and primes to the toxic men. They want a good man. So that's the point that like later when they, you know, when they are damaged and on clearance, like, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm thinking he's saying, that men don't want relationships with the women, right? So I say men don't want relationships with these women. I think that's the point of the OP. Marcus say, it went right over their heads. That's Marcus. That's my homeboy Marcus. Shout out to Marcus, man.
Oh no.
So then she hop on there. Sean Mack, yeah, I got that. And that's fine, period. But the whole point of my comment is that this post is trash, and so are most men. So I don't know, emoji.
Why did you put so much into this post if it's trash, girl?
No, it's most men that's trash. So I hop on and I'm like, same as most women. You know, I'm being inflammatory. I really love y'all. I haven't dated most women, so I can't say most women are trash. You know, I can't really say that. So I said same as most women, right? Devil's advocate, that's that. I said trying to rationalize emotional decisions is logical. It's how they go through life making the same mistakes over and over. Clown face.
Oh my gosh.
I say they only care what we think after repeatedly failing alone in a whole phase in a healing journey. Clown face. And I said, and men now know their worth and don't want sloppy 20ths and to raise a bastard after a rude macho hoe hot girl summer goes left. Exhausted emoji.
Why are you doing this? Don't do that. You did that?
Yeah, I did that.
Because when she said trash, like you said, that was your trigger. You got triggered by the trash.
So yeah, this post is trash and most men are You know what I'm saying?
She just,
Like, all right, cool.
girl, you should have known better. Where's your manners? Get something.
Bitch, where's your man? Bitch, where's your man?
I should have been using
You
that.
too old. How old is this? Because you too old, too.
So
Oops, I'm sorry.
he say, Sean Mack, I'm just here for the comments. Then again, I'm just a man who. He say, no, I gotta go back into Marcus' voice. You gotta get the refrigerator too for
Oh, shit.
But he say, Sean Mack, I'm just here for the comments. But then again, I'm just a man who matures slower than a woman. So I'm sure I won't comprehend the logic they're using.
Why?
And then here she go, Marcus, probs not. But it's good that you recognize it. Yeah, wink emoji. You know what I'm saying?
Recognize it. Still going over her head. Or she trying to play reverse psychology. Either way, you look bad, baby.
So I hop on and I'm like, facts, bro. I'm just a big dumb man, bro. I said my expertise in life all boiled down to me having a deacon balls. And a woman gonna keep listening to, and women gonna keep listening to men keep listening to women about men, because they honestly give each other the best advice and they are so mature and logical. It's unbelievable.
Oh my God, was that in all caps?
No, it was in what they call it, hyphen, it's hyphenated. It's unbelievable. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I don't believe that they're giving each other the best advice. You know what I'm saying? And then so she is like, Marcus, to be clear, I don't think you are stupid. I think you are willfully ignorant when it comes to women. Because it's easier than admitting that sometimes you're the problem. You know what I'm saying?
Willfully ignorant. Now that's a new one for me. But no, that's not new. She just
Oh my
put it in
God.
context. But what is it like? Ignorance is bliss. What she was trying to
Yeah, she was basically saying,
like you would prefer not to know. But it's like, girl, they just said it went over your head. What are you talking about?
so I said this. I said, okay. So one thing women do is false equivalence. Somebody said dudes be having multiple kids looking for a stepmother. That's
Stop the cap.
I said the woman is automatically the custodial parent. So for a dude to have multiple kids in his custody, the mama's got to be deadbeats or they got to allow it. You really think any mother is about to let her kids go with the unstable father, let alone multiple mothers, letting this one guy take all their kids?
Stop the cap.
Never in my life has anybody on this thread seen anything of that sort.
Stop the cap.
And I said that. Stop the cap. I said, now, a woman who think all men are the same, don't like men but like sex and have baby fever outbreaks, is gonna get skeeted up by multiple dudes and be stuck with every little nugget she make by law. So I said, stop telling them cute little girly lies. Like, stop it. Like, it's just dudes out here with their kids with just custody. Look, I need me a sugar mama. Shit, I got all these kids patting their dreads. I got all these kids running around. Like, no, we don't even get access to the kids. You know why? Because them kids come with benefits. Them kids come with benefits, and a lot of these strong mamas, a lot of these strong independent mothers ain't giving up them benefits. They ain't giving up that government benefit. They not giving up that benefit. So that false equivalent right there, like it's just a bunch of single fathers lugging around kids, pushing strollers.
No, I tell mothers they can take advantage of them benefits as well.
So yeah, you right about that. So she out here, she was on this thread telling some beautiful lies. My guy Marcus come in and he say, wait one damn minute. This just too much for my willfully ignorant brain to unpack. So I told Marcus, I said,
wait, what? I need to see.
right? Wait one damn minute. This was just too much for my willfully ignorant brain to unpack. Hey, shout out to Marcus. That's my nigga, man. That's my homeboy, man.
He really that.
So I said, oops, my bad. Too insightful, especially for a lowly man. Let me translate into man. Football burp 2K, burp, fart, football, fart.
Y'all is getting off on this damn phone.
Oh shit! No, we had fun. I had fun rebuking. Look, that was a fun rebuking right there. I am not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I definitely enjoyed that rebuking right there. You know what I'm saying? No, cause she was talking out the side of her neck. You know what I'm saying? And it was just funny as hell. But you know, everybody entitled to their own opinion. But I'm gonna wrap it up in these next 3 minutes. I ain't gonna go past 2:10 because I gotta get my steak and shrimp. But so Toxicity, she was talking about you know, guys make these girls toxic or whatever, right? But you know, I was a young dude at one point, you know what I'm saying? And when I was a young dude, I mean, I was just a little skinny little African dude. I wasn't like out here like man on the town. I didn't have like no bunch of girls just, you know what I'm saying, trying to be all over me. Kid, don't make them faces at me. No. Cause listen, I was just like regular dude, and I was just trying to figure out my baseball cards from my action figure. But nah, for real though, nigga was just a regular, you know what I'm saying, knee high to a grasshopper, wet behind the ears, motherfucker, right? So I remember when I was in high school, girls my age and shit, they already jumped past us like period, period, we was period, already to them. And them old ass niggas coming with that had cars was period, you know what I'm saying? So we was out of there and shit already early in the game and shit. We couldn't compete. You know what I'm saying? So is that the toxic men that they be talking about? Them dudes that was little status boosters that they wanted in high school and all that? Cause look, them wasn't even no men. Them was boys. You know what I'm saying? But it's like that attitude of like, I want to get with this person for this look or for this aesthetic and try to make it into something. Like I said, taking something emotional and trying to make it logical. You got with him cause your emotions prime. Everybody said y'all was cute. That one girl you didn't like wanted him too. You know what I'm saying? All emotional things. Then you tried to make it logical after y'all got out of high school and this nigga was picking his nose playing 2K. And you like, oh, well, he's just a man who didn't... Nigga wasn't no man when y'all had that baby at 16. You wasn't no woman, he wasn't no man. Stop it. And then you had another one at 17, another one at 18, 19, 20, and 21. Now you're talking about, what are you talking about? We're damaged goods and all. Man, come on. I ain't gonna say nobody no damaged goods because, ooh, I ain't gonna lie. I gotta show y'all this girl, man. I'm toxic. You know why? Cause I seen this girl on Kendra G show the other day, and she was talking about she was looking for a man, and you know they usually be on there like the purpose of the show. They'll be like, man, these women sometimes be tripping with their expectations. She had 8 kids, and she was talking about she was looking for a man. She had 6 kids and one on the way, and and they do something called the Kendra cam where the girls stand up. When she stood up, stepdaddy sees and look, when she stood up, I hit Coles up to see if they got them Jordans, them fat Jordans in stock. Listen, stepdaddy season was in when I seen him. When I seen that body, I said, oh. And listen, she had her hair in a little ponytail, but she took that little thing out and she had all this hair. And anybody that know me know I'm a sucker for plenty hair. I love a chick who got plenty hair. I don't care if that shit wild. I love all that thick hair. Like, oh, that shit just. And she took that little, I thought she had a little bald head ponytail. Nah, she took all that hair. I said, she was like, hold on, y'all think I'm something or something. And then she stood up. Listen, you know, have y'all ever seen girls when they be looking good, when they pregnant, when they right at that point where they stomach be round, but they don't be fat yet, and they hips be, listen, I called Coles. Cause listen, she was tight. I said, hey, stepdaddy season is in. I know she got flaws. I know she made bad decisions. But listen, we gonna work together to get you right. Me and you, It's gonna work on you. You are worth it, Queen. You listen, Queen. You are worth
You
it.
don't cut this.
Listen, but yeah, nah. So I ain't gonna say that it's all over or you damaged goods because you got them kids. Cause look, she said she got some things, some business. She's making some money. So look, we get a big enough house and shit. We got enough room in this house. Shit, we could get them 6 kids and we could take care of them 6 kids. But man, listen, she was cute. That body, and she was funny as hell too. She had a little video. She was making some jokes about some shit, and she was funny. Look, I'm crushing on the house. She got 8 kids. She got like 7 kids. Nah, but 7, 8. Look, maybe that's a good omen. Maybe she got 7 now. Okay, but when I get a hold of her, okay. I ain't having no more kids. I'm just talking shit. But nah, I gotta get up out of here, y'all. And I appreciate everybody checking it in. Please hit that channel with a subscribe. Hit the channel with a subscribe. Hit the video with a like so it can get in the algorithm so more people can see it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I just want y'all to just, keep on supporting the channel. You know what I'm saying? Same time tomorrow, 1 o'clock. Shout out to everybody that watched it from my Mac Memes page and shit. Finna start doing my funny videos too. I can't wait for y'all to see these funny videos I'm finna do. It's finna go up. So yeah, love y'all, appreciate y'all, and we out of here. Thanks to kids. You wanna say bye to people?
Bye.
Bye. Say like bye. Yeah, we see y'all tomorrow. Later.